A very good morning, sir. My name is M. Varshasri. I'm studying in second BTech first semester in CSM branch, and my roll number is 234G1833I1. And today I'm here to give a PowerPoint presentation on the topic prevention measures for the nuclear hazards and a case study to explain detail about the nuclear hazards and its impact. The subject name is the environmental science and the subject code is 23NCMC01. The introduction to the nuclear hazards. The nuclear hazards can rise from the accidents at the nuclear power plants, improper handling of nuclear materials, or the malicious acts. Understanding these hazards is crucial for developing the effective prevention measures. This presentation outlines key strategies to mitigate the risk associated with the nuclear hazards. The nuclear hazards. Radioactive substances are present in the nature or they undergo the natural radioactive decay in which is unstable isotope spontaneously gives out. The fast moving particles gives the high energy radiation or the both at the fixed rate until a new stable isotope is formed. The isotopes released either in the form of a gamma rays energy or the electromagnetic radiation. The alpha and beta particles, which is also known as the ionization particles. The alpha particle means the fast moving positively charged particles, whereas the beta particles is known as the fast moving negatively charged particles. These ionization radiations have the variable penetration power. The regular are the regulatory frameworks. The implementing the rigorous regulations is essential to ensure the operational safety in nuclear facilities. The international organizations like the IAEA set safety standards that member countries must follow. The regular audits and the inspections help to maintain the compliance and identify the potential hazards earlier. The effective compliance program includes the established policies and the procedures, respond or prevent the violations, promote and enforce the compliance, reporting the system, the monitor or to evaluate, communicate them and train them, or the screenshot the bad actors or the complaints oversight. The emergency preparedness. The developing comprehensive emergency response plans is vital for minimizing the impact of nuclear incidents. Regular training exercises for personnel and the local community ensure the preparedness for the various scenarios. The effective communication strategies are necessary to keep the public informed during an emergency. The emergency response plan. The number one is prepare the emergency response plan in the team. The step 2, the prevent the facilities and the injuries. Step 3, reduce damage to buildings, stock and the equipment. Step 4, protect the environment and the community. And the step 5, the emergency alarm system, core team development, governance structure of the emergency system. The step 6, train teams for the life-saving technologies and etc. The technological innovations. Advances in the technology can enhance the safety of the nuclear reactors, including the likelihood of the accidents. Implementing advanced monitoring system allows us for the real-time detection of the anomalies or the failures. Research into the passive safety systems provides the additional layers of protection in the case of emergency in the nuclear hazards. The public engagement and the education. Raising the public awareness about the nuclear hazards promotes the community involvement in safety initiatives. Educational programs can inform citizens about the risks and safety measures associated with the nuclear energy, which is very important to explain the detailed information about the impacts of the nuclear hazards to all the people. Fostering the transparency between the nuclear facilities and the community builds trust and encourages the collaboration. The introduction to the post Fukushima safety improvements. So this is a case study which studies and which detailsly explains about the nuclear hazards which has happened and named as the Fukushima disaster. The Fukushima disaster in 2011 promoted a global reassessment of nuclear safety protocols. Regulatory bodies and nuclear operators initiated a comprehensive reviews of existing the safety measures. This presentation explores the real-time case studies showcasing significant improvements in the nuclear plant safety. This that is nuclear plant safety has really evolved after the Fukushima disaster in the 2011. The regulatory changes in Japan. NRA, that is the Nuclear Regulation Act. The Japan's Nuclear Regulation Authority was established to enhance the oversight and safety standards. New regulations emphasized the need for the rigorous stress testing and earthquake resilience the measures. Improved emergency preparedness plans were mandated, including the evacuation drills and the public communication strategies. After this Fukushima incident had happened, the Japan took out many measures to control the future nuclear hazards. In order to decrease it, the NRA is also formed, which is known as the Nuclear Regulation Authority. The enhancements in the reactor design. Many reactors underwent retrofitting to include the advanced passive safety system that function without the external power. The new designs incorporate the features like the reinforcement containment structures to withstand the extreme events. The implementation of the advanced monitoring systems allows the real-time data analysis for more proactive risk management. This Japan took an initiative and designed a safety system for the extreme power in the nuclear energy systems. The international collaboration and standards. The International Atomic Energy Agency, which is also known as the IAEA, launched the initiatives to share the best practices and the safety improvements globally. Countries like the United States and France have collaborated with Japan to enhance the safety culture and the operational protocols. The regular international peer reviews have fostered a more robust safety framework across the nuclear industry. Japan's enhancement just made whole world to just collaborate with the IAEA. The emergency preparedness improvements. The nuclear plants have upgraded their emergency response plans to include the multi-hazard scenarios and also enhanced the training programs for the staff focused on rapid responses and the management of crisis. Community engagement efforts have increased the awareness and the preparedness among the local population in the event of an incident. Every citizen must be aware of these nuclear hazards in order to protect themselves from those disasters. The establishing the preparedness and the nuclear emergency response plans is really important in order to avoid those disasters. The use of technology for the safety monitoring. Advanced digital technologies such as the artificial intelligence and the machine learning are being employed for the predictive maintenance. Remote sensing and drone technologies are utilized for the real-time surveillance of the plant infrastructure. The data analytics took help in identifying the potential failures before they escalate into the incidents. As the technology is being advanced nowadays, such as the AI and ML really helps us to know more about the incidents, and we can detect the incidents before by using the drone technology, which is quite popular. The conclusion and the future directions. The post-Fukushima era has catalyzed the significant advancements in nuclear safety worldwide. Ongoing research and the development will continue to enhance the safety protocols and the technologies. The lessons that learned from the Fukushima will guide the future improvements in nuclear energy management and the policies. And many news articles were printed on this Fukushima disaster in the 2011 as the status and the perspective of China's nuclear safety philosophy and requirements in the post-Fukushima era. The Japan took a really big very initiative in order to avoid and to decrease the count of deaths in incidents like the nuclear hazards and etc. And thank you so much for giving this opportunity to give a PowerPoint presentation on a beautiful topic, nuclear hazards.